Yo guys, what's going on? My name is Matthew, of course you're watching Megaman Studios, and this is my upgraded YouTube studio tour for the year of 2022. So for basically all my entire life, I've stayed in this exact room. It's my bedroom. And for the last couple of years, I've been slowly converting it into my studio for photography, videography, YouTube, streaming, everything I can imagine I do in here. Now, over the last couple months, I've been slowly putting pieces together and getting new stuff so I can make this less of a bedroom and more of a studio-ish. Now, originally, if you guys remember back in season 2 of the vlog, this entire room was half green and half orange because one side was my room and the other side was my brother's room. But since then, he's moved across the hall and this whole space then became mine once again. But when he moved across the hall, I really wanted it to be less of an ugly disaster and more of me. Basically, we painted the entire room like a green-white combination, hung up some old Christmas lights, and kind of made it a man cave type style bedroom. Now I did actually, however, pretty much f*** up the entire ceiling. It was painted a really nice white, and through many Baston trainings to shooting each other with arrows, to even training and using a bow staff in here, let's just say we aren't very careful. Basically, we won't be fixing the ceiling at all. It's gonna get fucked up anyways. Now, I will be completely honest, I did completely forget to do a before and after photos, or even like before B-roll. So here's some little Snapchat videos and photos and stuff that I was managed to find of what it kind of looked like beforehand. But basically now, for upgrading my actual studio, to start, I decided to just literally tear everything down. I ripped all the pictures down, I ripped all the bows down, I ripped everything off the walls. I bought some cheap ass little spackle from the dollar store and kind of started plastering that up. It was a pain in the ass because it was drier than shit. But basically, whatever little time I did have left in the night, I spent repainting, touching up the paint. Everywhere that needed paint, I painted. I used the original paint that we used for these walls, which is like 5-6 years old, I want to say. Originally, I actually did want to paint the walls like a darkish type gray. Now, the first area of my room I did decide to tackle was probably my hobby corner. I have a hobby corner, a memory corner, a work corner, and then I guess the door corner. My hobby corner is the farthest from me. It has my archery bows, it has my camera display, it has my TV, my entertainment, everything that just is play is over there. So the original hangers that were hanging my bows up were these tiny ass little screws that were just putting so much wear into the walls because of how often I took them off and on. So I went on Amazon, I just looked up archery bow hangers, and I bought like 4 for $12. They could hold up to 10 pounds, and it was quite a bitch trying to hang them up. It was just being very irritating, so I had to get some help, and I really just wanted to rage quit. Next up, literally moving to the side of that, I have my entire camera display. And if you guys have seen any video on my channel, you would know that I'm a huge camera collector. For Christmas, I want to say it was, my mom had got me new wooden shelves for my cameras. It was a set of 5 on Amazon. I don't remember how much it exactly was. I ended up hanging 4 of the shelves up. I didn't want to get them too close to the radiator because I just wasn't too sure how hot it was going to get. Okay, here is now the finished camera shelf. I'm kind of torn about this space right here. I might put like something there. I'm just worried about the radiator. But I kind of like that. Yeah. So I hung up 4 actual shelves. And then I got every bit of miscellaneous cameras that was stuffed in my closet, stuffed in bins, that I was able to find throughout my room that weren't in a designated spot already to be put up on display. Now I did have a bit of a problem. There was quite a bit of negative space below the bottom shelf where the radiator is. And I didn't want to put that last shelf up because I wasn't sure how hot it was going to get or whatnot. So I bought a really nice picture frame. It was really nice. Came home, printed out my sci-fi photography photo because I'm really proud of that. I hung it up. I was like, damn, that looks good. I think I went to the bathroom or something, then I came back in and it was just gone. So I look over and it's sitting behind my radiator. Get this, shattered. So I didn't want to spend any more money, so I literally just grabbed some command strips from downstairs and I stuck that onto the wall because I didn't feel like dealing with trying to buy another shitty ass expensive picture frame. But in the end, I'm actually like really proud of how that entire wall came out. I think it looks absolutely fantastic. This entire wall was inspired by Peter McKinnon. In his office, he has this huge film camera display behind him, and it looks, oh, so good. And so that was kind of my inspiration behind that display. Obviously, I don't have as many cameras as him, but eventually I will. And eventually I'm going to need more space. So eventually I'm going to be taking something down in this room and buying a shit ton more shelves. Next thing up, now we just got to turn again to the side over to basically where I sleep. Now I didn't want to change anything furniture wise yet. Basically the walls above my bed have always been kind of bare. Now I wanted to kind of upgrade all of that. One thing about me is I'm proud of the photos I take. I think my style of photography is a lot more of the creativity side. So my dad actually had called me up one day and had put me on a video chat. Surprisingly, he knows what that is. The dude's like old as shit. And he was showing me, I think it was up at like Hobby Lobby, 5 sets of 5 picture frames. So I think 20 altogether for like 20 bucks. And these were pretty nice. So he took them home, I got them. I put all the photos in, and then I laid them out all on the ground, glued all the picture frames together because I wanted it to be a really nice like collage type. And then I hung the picture frame up and I just took a step back at how friggin' cool this looked. So going off from that, I wanted to move over a little bit to where my Megamat Studios LED sign was. I'd gotten that at Walmart for like $14 as kind of like one of those impulse buys. I wanted it to kind of be like a podcast type, like kicking back with Megamat. Ended up not and putting Megamat Studios up. So that was the only thing that was up there for a while, including like my high school diploma that was sitting on top of it. I had some old photos. I want to say photos, like posters and stuff that I've gotten over the years. I put up this really cool superhero poster my grandfather got me. I then put up another diamond art that my aunt made me. It was the Green Arrow and Deathstroke kind of going head to head. And then right below that, I actually have this metal poster of the comics 60s Flash that my dad got me as a late birthday gift because he forgot it. It was like a week late. Thanks, Dad. Now, as kind of like a last minute thing, I took my old camera shelf and I put that above all the posters. And I had whatever little knickknacks I had just kind of laying around my desk. And then to finish off the memory wall, I put up a couple of foam panels I have, like the ones behind me. And then to finish it off, I put up a no parking sign. We're not gonna ask how I got the no parking sign. We're not gonna pay attention to it. We're not gonna bring attention to it. We're just gonna understand that I have a no parking sign. I felt like I had to tell you I had a no parking sign, but we're gonna forget that I told you I had a no parking sign. Okay, now let's bring our attention all the way behind us. Yeah. My actual desk setup that I put a lot of time of my days working at. Basically, I'm kind of gonna go over a little bit of everything I have. Down here we have my exact same kind of old junk janky ass PC that I've had for a couple years now. Moving up to the top, we're gonna have my triple monitor display. I used to have 2 TVs. They were like 800 by 900 TVs. My grandpa got like all of his grandkids, I wanna say like 9 years ago. And after, smacking them a couple of times, so I have these 3 random ass monitors. Originally I had them in a genuine triple monitor setup. but I changed it out for an actual dual monitor, one on top of the other stand. I got it for like 40 bucks on Amazon. Behind this monitor, actually, I have a little switch box where I would push a button and it would go from to where it goes from computer monitor number 2. I click the button and it goes to Xbox 360 monitor. Behind it, obviously, I still got the old studio lights, and I replaced my actual DSLR webcam for a camcorder for several reasons. If I wanted to use like long ass recordings, I could just pop on the camcorder. If I want to do like editing tutorials that will take quite a bit, I use the camcorder. It's the Canon Vixia HFR 62 camcorder. I bought it for like 60 bucks on Facebook Marketplace. And a couple of little knickknacks I'm gonna kind of talk about on my desk. Down here by the actual monitors, I have a really cool hell no button. It's my favorite one.
Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no.
And then kind of right next to it, I have a little tiny model car of a Tesla Model X, aka my dream car. I have actually a couple of video ideas with this model car exactly. I'm hoping to film it and have it come out this year. And to finish it all off, the newest edition that I just got done with yesterday, like a month after actually doing this whole setup, I finally got a chance to do this. Are the lights going around my entire room. These brand new LED room lights. Now, I had a pair of these before. It was just basic ones I bought off Amazon. I've been saying for a couple months now that I wanted to get new ones that control via music, control via phone, just kind of do cooler stuff. And so for Christmas, actually, my dad, again, got me these. Now, I was excited to set them up until I set them up. They control via an app called Apollo Lighting. They do nothing that I wanted them to. You can't connect to Spotify, you can't connect to Apple Music, you can't connect to an Alexa, which is all the reasons I wanted it for. The only song options they give you are like 3 random ass songs that are terrible. Oh, this hurts. This hurts bad. And then here's the end of one. Oh, it's just gonna come. Ah, the paint! Motherfucker! Oh, my paint! My paint! Okay, there we go. It was so much easier. The glue, I guess, really stuck to it. But all of them really got taken down in a matter of, I want to say, like 20 seconds. I just kept pulling it all the way around. Then I gotta figure out putting up the new ones. What is it? Yeah, the Day Better flexible LED lights. Oh, you can set alarms and shit too. That would be cool. Waking up to red lights and screaming, "Ah, you're now entered the purge."
Sanctioned by the U.S. government.
Okay, you plug this stupid thing in. Let me. Aha. Okay. Here we go. So lights are on. Oh, okay, wait. Ah! Oh! Okay. Okay, now it's, time for the real thing. Let me see if the old lights work. Out with the old, out with the new, with the old. Oh my god, shit, they actually, wow. So, it actually works with just any kind. I could have just left these ones up. All I had to do was change a singular thing out. That's actually really annoying. Like, I'm kind of irritated now. Like, I'm not showing it, but on the inside, I want to end my life. Yo. Oh my god! But yeah, so the app for these lights do suck royally. So one thing I do actually like about these lights is the actual remote control. I have 2 remotes Velcroed to my desk. One of them was for the old lights. One of them was for all my little stuff. I officially now no longer need the big one. Everything can get controlled via this one remote. And that is actually it. If you have any specific questions about anything in particular, in my studio setup, then let me know in the comment section below and I will 100% answer it. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe for more content. All the links in this video will be down in the description box below, including where you can go to buy everything I talked about. Just for my next video, if you all enjoy it, and I love you guys to death, and don't forget, stay green.
I can't keep writing songs.